What's going on, everybody? This is JVB from the Post Game Report podcast, and I have Shockwave. Someone had brought it up on Twitter. We were talking about some old school Transformers, and somebody said that they had Shockwave, and I told them that I did have one, so I want to show it. This one even has the cassette. If I can open it, this is an old Transformer. And it transforms. Now I don't know which one in particular this is, but it will transform into a panther. Pretty simple, the transformation here. There we go. I doubt it's gonna stand up, but there you have it, right? And as for Shockwave, a neighbor of mine, God bless her, an old couple, like a traditional old couple that you would see at any, American Tale. The husband, regardless of his age, was still working on the backyard. He was still shoveling snow. I would help him. His wife was also a hard worker until they passed, and they passed in their late 80s. But one day she was like, listen, I know you have a small child, and I have some stuff in a box for my son. She was like, he's an adult. He no longer uses them, obviously. And we just found them. Would you like to take a look? So I was like, yes. And when I saw Shockwave, I told my son, I'm sorry, dude, but Shockwave is mine. I always wanted Shockwave when I was growing up. I couldn't afford it, couldn't afford it. So I'm trying not to break Shockwave here. And I'm probably doing a horrible job of demonstrating Shockwave to you guys because I'm using manual focus. So I have to keep Shockwave. And you know what? I might just leave him like this, break dancing, doing the butt spin. Who knows? All right, so let's be serious. I know the arms pop out like this. Once again, I apologize. Still trying to figure out a lighting setup, and not only a light setup, but how to... I think I found the microphone placement. I have the boom mic above my head now, and I have some lights set up pointing at the subject, but because I'm using a 45mm f2.8 from Fuji for the Fuji GFX system, I have a 35mm equivalent field of view. So I lowered the tripod a little bit so that we could be a little more level with the subject. Okay, I'm gonna do something really bad here. Okay, there we go. I was a little nervous that I would break Shockwave. I have them in cassette form, put away like in a cabinet, next to two other cassette tapes. And that is Shockwave, folks. Let me see who fits into the frame. Actually, let me do a little bit of manual focus magic here. There we go. There goes Shockwave. And he was one of the most badass action figures growing up. And it might not look like much now, but this is an original, and my son was very forgiving when I took it from him. Actually, there was like an original Rubik's Cube. There were a few other extra Transformers in there. Some of them were really beat up, but I kept them anyway, and some old Lego. Are they Lego? No, actually they're like model trains or something. Not model trains, because those are really expensive. But I believe they are Lego, and I believe one's like a big tractor trailer. They're old, from the 70s, so I kept them. You know, why not? So here is Shockwave. I believe Hasbro was the original maker. And you have, I don't know, the Panther cassette. I forgot which one it's called. I know there's I have two that fly. So I believe one is something Beak. Vanderbeek? I don't know. This one I believe is like Crusher or Tremor or something. I could be way off. But anyway, that's my awesome story about how I acquired Mr. Soundwave from the Decepticons. So I am JVB. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.